Hello everyone, my name is Soham Attarde and today there is one student with us who given the best in their studies. So let's start. So the student name is Khobragade and today I will take the interview of him and let us learn that how he is connected to his goal and how you can get biggest learning from this student. So let's start. So first I would like to request Harsh, please you can on your camera and let's we proceed.
Uh, yes. Okay, Soham. So first of all, thank you so much for inviting me in this interview. And today I will share my journey, how I learned, and I will try to give your answer. And if I could, so it will be my achievement. That because you are older student than me, and you are fluent than me. So yes, you can start. Sorry, before ending my introduction, so hello everyone, this is me, Harsh Khobragade, and I'm in class 9 standard from Gurunak High School. As I am student of Step by Step Finished Education, and I want to become English confident till 21st of September 2024, and my ambition is to become an IAS officer. So yes, you can start.
Yes. So before going ahead, let's me introduce myself. So hello guys, my name is Som Attarde. I am from Diamond Batch. My school name is Ajay English High School from English medium. And my dream is to become a super advanced English speaker by 16 August 2024. My ambition is to become an IAS officer by 2035. So let's start. So Harsh, let's start our interview. Your first question is that I heard in your interview that ambition, your goal is to become an IS. So why you selected only IS? There are many fields. So give answer to our viewers that why you only selected IS and if you are having interest in that or something, just explain.
Mainly, I have two reasons for that. First is, when I was in seventh, no, when I was in fifth standard, I watched one interview of IS. I don't know how I got that video. I watched, and in his interview, what I saw, his communication and his skill, and his, when he shared his journey, that from that scrum area, like, scrum area like Jaupadpatti, like that. From there he came, and light was not there in his house, so he can't study. Like lamp light was there. So from that he studied, and he got fifth or fourth rank in all over India. And gaining that fourth rank or first rank all over India is not a joke, because in 1 year, that yearly 10 lakh people participate in that, and hardly 200 or 500 people get selected for. I mean, they could crack that interview, not first of all that prelims and mains. If you have idea now, you also want to become an IAS officer, so you would you can understand that prelims and mains. So only 500 people could crack, and only from 80-20 rule are there, so only 20 people could crack interview also. For because why? For interview our communication skill, and we should able to give rapid answers. So that's why 20 people place up, that persons are selected. So it was my first reason. And second, that I have interest, first of all, in politics, and that, like Rajniti we say in Hindi Marathi. So I have interest, and that's why I chosen IS field. Because a collector is, if you had watched that movie named Marathi, it is Tani movie. Her condition was like me, almost me, that she was from one village. She was also like average student, but afterwards she cracked UPSC, and she became a collector. That was inspiring story for me. And that let me cry that time. If you watch, you can watch that movie. It's very inspiring to everybody. And from that movie, and from my that courage, I decided now I want to become an IAS officer in anyhow. If I that every if I will sacrifice my that all that time, and I will be focused that to crack UPSC exam in anyhow. I want to crack that just, and I want to make my parents proud that yes, I'm not like that students that who are wasting father's money. I want to show that who I am, because many people who are silent, it's not mean they can't they could not do anything in their life. It's meant like that they're waiting for right time, and when their time will come, they will blast like you. That Kajal ma'am says you that chota packet but bahut bada dhamaka, because everyone thinks you're like in a 8th standard. So how you will speak? But when you start to speak, everybody get motivated. So that's the difference, and yes, that's the reason I want to become an IS officer.
Right explanation you had given, and I had just told you before starting interview that our viewers will get biggest learning from you. The answers was very inspiring. That from like you only might happen. I saw that inspiring, and I got that motivation. Yes, I should also do something in my life. So if you are demanding a nice future of yourself, so this options is best. And in this you will also get the freedoms, and many freedoms are there, that also. But it depends on interest, and because in which field we have interest in, so we can go ahead. Otherwise interest is not there, so nothing will happen. So nice answer you had given. Your next question is about, in zero to hero classes, which one activity you like most?
Uh, if I would speak about one activity, so there will be no one activity. There are many activities that I like most. At our time, before that last year, 21 days challenge were there. Every day offline, online, and special was there. So it was interesting. But if I speak currently favorite activity, so that is our, special activity and fast. Why they are my favorite? By special activity I get my courageousness, that how to speak in public. Or one day, what one incident I want to share here. When I was doing one public speaking at Ambika, when that boys were there, they were throwing balloons, water balloons on me, and last only 2 minutes were remaining to finish that video. But they threw that water balloons. One got on my camera, one on tripod, and one near my feet. But I straight, my concentration was only on camera, and that's why I didn't stop. And that uh, focus should be there. Now if I would stop my video, so some negative will be there, so that's why I didn't stop there, and I tried. And after that, that focus you should have, and by that focus you can speak something. If focus is not there in your work, you are now, for example, if I would speak, means that in our class many students are there. If sir is explaining something, they will look on light, and they will watch here and there outside the class. So focus should be there always when sir is speaking. So one line is there that everybody should say to subconscious mind. That technique name is be here now. That you should tell your mind, you should say that be here now at least 5 times. You should say why, because that subconscious mind will be activated here. So then you can focus on your studies and everywhere. So about, it's my special activity. And about fast, because not one day we have to practice, every day we have to practice something. And if you're practicing following that fast that whole week, so it's it will be more motivating for you. And fast, when fast is followed, that motivation is there. Yes, we are doing something now. That yesterday we were doing fast activity. I was doing with naitik in public. I was doing, so everybody were looking us, means they gathered around us, and they watching us how you are speaking, in which class you are going. for practicing. And you know, they asked me some questions in Marathi. To Naitik also they asked some questions, and that time we could say that yes, we can now speak English in front of public. We didn't, fear to public, or we didn't hesitate while speaking in public. So yes, these are my favorite activities.
In your answer, one point I like that you told about focus. Yes, anything you have to achieve, any goal you have to achieve, anything you have to do, the focus is needed. You should have 100% focus. If someone is, you are doing studying and someone is doing other things beside you, so that other things you should not watch, that you should have focus on your studies. So yes, 100% focus is very good point you had mentioned here, and I like also that. I also follow focus. So I like your point that focus should be there. And next about we didn't fear to public. Why? Because you had done struggle. Why? Because you had given your best in the activities. So this was a nicely answer given by you. And your last question is today. You can explain this answer in detail. Your last question is about you had joined English speaking classes. You are able to speaking now, and you are able to speak in public also. So from this English speaking, what that your goal will get transformed. Means in short, I want to mention here from this English speaking, which benefit you will got to achieve your goal.
It's very, deep meaning question. First of all, that if I want to speak about this question, so in 3 minutes I will explain. So because of step by step institution, when if you know my journey, so I was not able to speak Marathi even. Now if I could not join this class of any reason, and you're talking to me in, in public in Marathi, I will not speak. I will run from that, really, because that much confident I didn't have that time to speak. I was shy that much. I couldn't speak with relatives. So my condition was different from others. But when I joined step by step institution, that I got clear idea that, proper guidance and vision. What is vision exactly means? You know, that before joining this class, I was not having any vision. But when I find it my why I want to learn English, that was turning point for me, and it will be turning point for everyone, because when they find their why, they become serious about their goals. Because why we have to find for which purpose we are working. So I now, I can't say that in words that sir had done for every student. So I will be grateful for him, because the guidance he gave to us, I didn't saw in any class. In school also, that much training or guidance we never get, because that much experience and that much calmness nobody have. Now, if I would be there, really I would shout or beat students. I don't have that patience to, handle students, because that courage should be there first of all. And the process you had gone, you should know that same condition should not happen with others. One line is there, one teacher who teach you, 10 minutes, like one line is there. I'm not remembering it properly. One teacher is there, he will teach you, and he will save his your 10 years. I think some line is there. I am not remembering that line now, but I heard, and it's very that powerful line also. So if I would speak, so by joining this class about my goal, so first thing is that my communication skills. Now I am for now 6 months, and after that my 10th will be there. So I will not join, means I will leave this class, and after 10th I will join. Then in 11th, that for my classes, to gain some knowledge from sir, because the more knowledge you have, the more you can present. And knowledge is not for presenting, knowledge is not for keeping in your mind. You have to present that. So now you have knowledge, you are presenting in front of me. I have knowledge, I am presenting in front of you. So it's like that. Knowledge is not to prosper in front of 100 people. First of all, you should prosper in front of mirror. So that's the point here. And when I will go for interview, that time I will not fear that. I was fearing to speak Marathi. That time I will be confident. Why? Because first point, that I had done everything. I had given my 101%. I had cracked that need not prelims, mains, exam. I got good marks in that. So why should I fear that five peoples who are taking my interview? If I had done everything, what could I give to best? Means, what could I give? Like my sacrifices, or my courage, or my strength. How much I can push? I pushed. Now, one chance is there, and this chance is not luck, it's my communication skill and presentation skill. How I present myself in front of that five people, decide my future. They will select or they will reject. So it's dependent on my condition. That time I will speak like you, or much more better than you, or much more better than sir. Yes, that you should not compare with others. First of all, small the line is there. Just compare yourself with your past. So yes, I will compare my past with myself, and I will be much more English confident. I will learn from every student, because one ma'am was there, Ashwini ma'am. She was the inspiration in silver badge for me, and now also she's inspiration. Because when I joined class, she was the lady who was serious, and she joined gold batch from my batch. That 3 o'clock batch was there, and I was the fourth or fifth student. I joined gold batch, and that environment was different. So from step by step institution, I will get these benefits in my future, in my goal. That would be helpful for me. And if I could crack that UPC that time, I can't control my emotions that time. And really I will be thankful to whole SBS family, who supported me, who guided me. So yes, I think I'm going emotional speaking. So yes, like this I want to end now. Yes, you can share about your point.
Nice answer you had given. That line you had not remembering, I got that line. The line was that the teacher can give you 10 tips in 10 minutes and can save your 10 years of your life. So this line also inspired me also when I was in gold batch. So this line sir had told to the students, and first time I didn't get that line because 10, 10, 10, 10 is there. I listen again. So I got that real meaning. Means the right mentor should be there. If mentor is right, so your future will be right. So future will be bright. So this was today's our interview, and I request to our viewers that always focus on your goal, because after if you are achieving your goal, you will get the freedoms of all. Just give your time here. Just give, listen our videos, so you will get inspiration also. And such as topics we gather here, about group discussion, many things we had. So inspiration you will get, and just focus on your goal. This message I want to get to your viewers. And just this was our today's interview. And thanks to Harsh to give your valuable time for this interview and to join with me. Thank you.